starting in the NHL. NHL on Rogers is going to be phenomenal. Almost as phenomenal as having President Trevor Linden here with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to be here.
First and foremost, the business of the day. We were just chatting in the commercial break. There was a rumor a few weeks back that ticket prices for the Canucks were going up, $30 a ticket.
Yeah, that was a strange one. When I heard that, it was completely inaccurate. So, yeah, same price. Single game tickets go on sale on Friday, 10 a.m.
Tomorrow, 10 a.m.
$57 too, right?
$57, yes. And tons of great options for a family pack or a 3-game pack, 5-game pack, 11-game pack. So lots of opportunities for new fans. We've seen a tremendous response, and people getting excited about Canucks hockey.
All kinds of new stuff to experience in the building as well.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
Yeah, the hospitality, the food side of things. That's kind of been the most fun this summer because they let us test all these new creations. So, what rinks and have lobster roll, and of course we brought poutine in, and
of course,
hey, you can't have hockey without poutine. So it's been a lot of fun down there. Incredible undertaking by our hospitality crew. Whole new food, beverage, service, that sort of thing. So it's going to be a real different feel and experience when you walk into Rogers Arena.
So you've had to make many decisions here in the offseason. As you look at the team now, we see the youth movement coming in, new goaltending situation. As president, what's your most important decision over the last few months?
I think my most important decision was hiring Jim Benning. That was the centerpiece and the key to everything happening through the summer. And Jim's been great. He's a through and through hockey guy. Cut his teeth as a scout back in the early '90s, and he's been great on the hockey side. And I think he really relates well to our scouting staff. And so his vision through the summer was really the key, and restructured our roster and got us to where we are today.
Let's talk about the roster from the kid line to the top line.
Yeah.
How to the netminders and that clip Eddie Lack you just saw. No controversy here.
Yeah, so he started the goaltending position. I think bringing in Ryan Miller to give Eddie that support. We think tremendously high of Eddie. He had a great year, but bringing in Ryan gives us now probably the top tandem of goaltenders in the league, top 4 or 5, and that's a position that you have to have depth at, and you have to be solid at. Jacob Markstrom is with us in Utica still, so that gives us depth there. On the defense, obviously, bringing back the core guys, but adding in a Lucas Spiza, which is a young guy again, and he's a physical guy. He's tough to play against, so he's going to add there. And Frank Corrado is another young guy that's going to be pushing for a spot, and we think very highly of him. Up front was where the most changes were. Obviously, Radim Verbat has looked tremendous with the Twins. He's a really skilled guy. So, he can score, and that's why we brought him in. He's got to score. And Nick Bonino is a guy as a centerpiece of the Ryan Kessler trade. Been impressed with his vision and his passing ability.
What about the youth movement? If you look at a great crop of young players in the likes of Horvat, Nicholas Jensen, and then Hunter Shinkaruk. The Medicine Hat Mafia is alive and well with the Canucks. You got the connection.
One of those guys got here before I did. Hunter was drafted before I got here, but Hunter's had a great training camp. Nick Jensen's been good. Bo Horvat's been good. So these guys played real well on the other night. So we've got a couple games left, and we've got some tough decisions to make, and that's a good problem to have, if you will. So they've played well. We're excited about that. The one thing we don't want to get into is putting these guys in a spot when they're not ready for that. And so we've improved our depth overall on our team, and that's been important.
Coaching perspective and watching the practice is so different from the Tortorella era, if we may.
Yeah, well, Willie's been great. I mean, starting in the summer, making the road trip to see the guys. He was in Sweden. He was in Quebec to see Alex Burrows. He went to Ontario to see Kevin. Up north to see Dan Hamhuis. So his key is to connect with our guys. And I think that from a coaching standpoint, you can put all the X's and O's on the board you want, but you have to be able to connect with the players and get them to play for you. And I think that's the one thing that Willie's been successful at throughout his career is he gets guys to buy in, and that's the challenge.
And as we hope to get fans to buy into the new season, we've seen the promos, changes coming. We're excited about the upcoming season. What truly will be different? We talk about the food, but the fan experience of what they are going to see on the ice when this puck drops for the regular season.
I think the biggest thing, most when we went out and did our town hall meetings and throughout the spring and early summer, the one thing we learned is that the fans want to come to the rink and have fun, and I think there's two things to that. They want fun, entertaining style of hockey, but I think the players have to be in a position where they're enjoying coming to the rink, and I think that was lost a little bit last year. So we have to bring the excitement back to Rogers Arena and make it a place that people are having fun at, and that's our goal. And of course, that means winning games, because it's hard to have fun if you don't win. So October 8th, first game, and that's when it all counts. It's been a long summer, so looking forward to that.
And you'll find that on Sportsnet, Rogers NHL Game Center Live as well, we should mention, because it is free to Rogers customers. You can get more than 1,000 games right on your tablet watching hockey, easy peasy. And free to Rogers customers until December 31st. So you can get on that if you can't get to the game, but $57 a ticket starting tomorrow. You can get to a game.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, and we've had a great response from our fans. I mean, it's interesting. Last year when I took over, there was so much negativity around the team, for good reason, and that was to be expected. But there seems to be a real optimism about this group, and it's been exciting. So I hope to see everyone down at Rogers Arena this year.
It's definitely a different culture.
Got to play the golf. Come on.
Trick shot. Okay, let's run a trick shot quickly. How many? Because we were saying it's pretty impressive what happened on the golf course. When was this? Where was this? And how many shots did it take?
This was at Northview. This was like a little contest they were running at on one of the holes. I had not picked up a hockey stick in years, and so I thought that I would just give it a shot here.
Here we go.
Look at so I'm just going to give this a whirl, and I have no idea what's going to happen here. So
Come on, that almost looks, you're like, I'm in.
You almost hit yourself with a stick. I was like, that's on
I was the most shocked person, trust me. I actually thought, oh my God, I just broke the glass, so I just launched it, and it just was going like the perfect shot. It just was like spiraling right in the center. So I hadn't shot a puck in years, so I'm thinking, geez, maybe.
Still got it.
You can just throw that jersey on, Trevor. We'll be all fun with that.
No, that would be frightening.
In the sound up there, I think you turned around and said, do I have to pay for that window? President of your Vancouver Canucks, Trevor Linden, here on BT. We always love to have you come back again and visit again. One more time, single game tickets on sale tomorrow, 10 a.m., $57 a ticket. Get out, support Trevor Linden's Vancouver Canucks. And we head out now to
Don Bay. Let's go over to Shambar.